Hi guys, this is Alex from Mason Lifestyle. I hope you guys are doing well. I thought that while I am still working on the so long for the denim skirt for you, it's just taking me a little longer. I've been dealing with a little bit of vertigo from the giant change last week. It always happens. I still don't know why something like that just throws me off so much for like a good week. Headaches, vertigo, just completely didn't feel well last week at all, but just kind of plowed through. I'm glad I had some videos taped, but I thought that I would give you a pattern haul this week because we haven't done one since August. And I have been very intentional about my pattern and fabric buying. So I've really been trying to pull out a pattern and really look at the fabric that I have. If I don't have fabric for that, I've been very intentional about buying fabric and buying just enough. So let me show you what I've gotten. And I've talked about some of these in some of my earlier videos that I was going to get some of these and others. I keep looking at them and I ask myself, are you really going to wear that? And the hesitation seems to sometimes just answer the question. So I'm going to start off with this one, and it is, I got a number from the rack, so I'm gonna have to open the pattern, but the first one is this, right? I had told you in my video from my last video from where kind of like, right, copy that ready to wear copy the ready to wear to the sewing pattern, but this is pattern, I'll tell you right now, this is pattern Vogue 1923. 1923. I bought it. I think this is a really nice pattern to have, and I had told you in my video that this is the Virginia sweater from Altusara. Same thing. I know that Carlos, when I tell him this on Instagram, he just smiles a little or likes my posts, but this is it, and it is a beautiful pattern to have. I can see myself making this in a double knit, and if I get lucky and I can find something like either a merino wool, or perhaps if I could find like a cashmere blend, ooh, that would be really pretty. So definitely a nice little pattern to have. I also got this pattern. It is a Vogue 1908. I got it some time ago, and T, we gotta do our thing, T. T from Crumpets Tea and Sewing. We want to make this dress, and I think I have fabric for it. I suspect it's something that I'm gonna make. I would love to see if I can find like a green viscose, kind of like what I'm wearing, or perhaps a like a deeper red right now for the holidays. But this is, I think this would be a really nice dress to have. Joann's had a sale on Know Me patterns, and I'm glad they put them on sale. And again, I've been very intentional. I like a lot of the designers, the bomber jacket by Sims of Many, the jumpsuit, and even another design by Keshi Style. Beautiful, but I have to ask myself again, are you gonna wear those? Are you gonna make them? Or is the pattern just gonna sit in your stash and collect dust, and in like 30 years it's gonna appear in a thrift shop, right? So again, I told myself no. So I passed along on those, but I got this pattern, and I think this pattern is a really good one. This is Know Me Patterns ME 2001 by Giador. Beautiful jacket. I think it's one of those classic ones to have in your stash, and I got it. I also got this pattern. It's from Simplicity. I told you guys in my ready to wear video to get this pattern. It's Simplicity 9614. I got it. Probably going to make that long, kind of like a tunic dress, but definitely change that collar to be more of kind of like a neckband than a collar. But That's a good one to have. Again, one of those basic patterns that you can hack and make it your own. And then I also got this pattern. I am on the hunt for some sort of like a rib knit in like a really nice teal, or perhaps a really pretty, kind of like a vibrant coral color, but it's M8343. And we talked about this pattern a couple of times. And guys, here it is. It's a really nice one. I am really loving this view C. Let me see if I can show you. View C. There's kind of like the line drawings, but again, a really nice rib knit in that pattern would look beautiful. I also got this pattern from alllll. I saw somebody on Instagram talk about it, and then I traded instant messages with Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery, which I absolutely love. She's such a lovely person, but she had done a sew along for this pattern. It's alll's 7357. And sure enough, my Joanne still had it. I grabbed a copy and I said, why not put Whitney in the background, just talking away about the pattern, doing the pattern while I'm sewing away. I'm pretty sure I can tackle the instructions on my own, but it's really kind of nice just to have somebody in the background, just talking away, talking about the pattern, or how is she tackling things a little bit differently. I have fabric for that, so it's definitely one of those things that perhaps I will be doing on Thanksgiving week. We shall see how much time I have. I always have all of these grandiose ideas that I'm going to do all of this, and of course my family start asking for requests. Can you make cinnamon rolls? Can you do this? Can we go here? And guys, how can I say no, right? I also got myself some indie patterns. I have found some things on sale, which, you know, those indie patterns paying $20, $18 at a time, it's like, whew, that's a lot. And it is. That's why I look at indie patterns as an investment versus, right? I would think that some of the patterns that we get from the big four, definitely they go on sale, $2 a pattern for Butterick McCall's Nomi patterns, which they went on sale. And of course, Vogue, sometimes $4.99. You know that there's a new release coming up, or $5.99. But it's definitely something a little bit more cost conscious than paying full price, right? So I was able to get, and I'll put a picture up, I got the Nova coat from Paper Cut Patterns. I have fabric for that. And there are some sew-alongs online, but I wonder if I do one for you guys. It's a coat. It's a line coat. But it gets great reviews, and I can definitely see myself wearing that just to run some quick errands in and out on days when the weather is a little bit nicer, when you have blue skies and it's not snowing sideways. That's a cute pattern to have. And then Classic Core Patterns also had a great sale. I don't know if it was like last week or the week before, but they had a sale on their Core Fabrics website. I think it was like 20 or 25%. And then they also had a sale on their Classic Core Patterns. And I said, I've been meaning to get a couple of things, and I did. So I got the Fiora skirt. It's a wrap skirt, super cute wrap skirt. I've been dying to get it for quite some time, and I got it. And it's kind of like a couple of different views, right? It's got the wrap and then the one with the buttons on the front. So I love that. I also got the Elodie dress. I know that it is a hack from a Reformation dress, which is ready to wear. So I got it. I think my daughter wanted a dress for her formal pictures from graduation. So I suspect I'm going to make something for her or that. And also mommy's going to get something too. So I'm thinking 2 for 1 on that one, right? And then I also got the Mitchell trousers, which I got those the day they came out, which I never ever do, guys. I never buy a pattern the day it was released, but I really like this pattern. And I know that Classic Core does a great job with their instructions and how their patterns are drafted, that they are drafted properly. I also got an expansion pack for the legs for the ginger jeans. I have it as a printed pattern, but I wanted something with more of like a little flare. So guys, what patterns have you bought lately? Let me know in the comments below. Um, indie patterns, or even something from the big four. Let me know in the comments below, because every time you guys do, if I do not know or I don't have it, I go look it up. And if I like it, guess what? It goes in my to buy bin. So I will see you guys next time, next week. It'll be Thanksgiving by then. Hopefully, I'm going to try to see if I can get you a video earlier in the week versus later, because we all know a little later we're all going to be working on other things. So I will see you next week. Bye.